Okay, so yeah, this has been an odd week, and I don't have a joke, so all I got really just to make everybody smile is this.
It's all right.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Yeah, that's it. Really, I kid you not. I did not have a joke tonight. It's a rare thing, but it's been that kind of week. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I was making my shirt the right way.
I can see that.
Putting myself backwards again.
Now that you finally actually started watching Stranger Things, a lot of things are making sense now, I take it.
Yes.
I've only seen the first season, mind you. I never got time to watch the rest, so...
No, I did think the Demogorgon would have more of a major role than it did.
Well, it's like one of those, like, it's there, but less is more type of thing, so...
Yeah. Like, what's the thing? Jeepers Creepers, or the thing from the lagoon.
Yeah, something more like that. So, but anyway, it is Thursday night. It is 9 Eastern time. There are only 6 people watching, and I appreciate every single one of you. I know we've got Toy Mafia in the house, Antoine Lewis, the man who runs one of the greatest third-party Facebook news sites ever, and the ever important Sportimus are here. Oh, wait, no, we got 8. We got 8. I forget what 8 was for. But I digress. It is Thursday. It is time for the Figure Action Podcast. I am Trustarscreamer, aka Dave. With me is the man, the myth. You click the videos. I should really hit these buttons. That makes it a lot more to scale. T-Man 978, the master of the chill review. With inactive. Yeah, and inactive green screen. Oh, we got Jose Cortez in the house. Thank you, sir. We always appreciate seeing you in there. And well, Zero could not make it tonight. He was not feeling too well. And since he is not Mr. Deluxe Baldwin, he was not going to broadcast live from the bathroom. So we wish him and his stomach that they'll come to terms and work things out. We may or may not have guest appearances from Matt and Joe, but we come here for consistency. I mean, why are you here? I mean, we appreciate you, and we do not take you for granted. And I'm talking about you.
Nonsense about toys.
Oh yeah, there's nonsense. And honestly, the good news is it's oddly enough moderately light in news this week. I mean, there's some heavy hitters here. So we got some heavy stories, but it's not like, the other week where it's like thing, and thing. We got, ooh, that thing. Let's talk about it. And think about it. And yeah. So get yourself a cold, frosty beverage. Admire T-Man's nice haircut. And let's get this.
Gray hair, not a bald spot.
Gray hair. Dude, I got more gray hair on me than you got on my beard than you have in your entire body.
No, just from a distance, it looks. Every time I look at my screen, it looks like a bald spot, and not a patch of gray hair.
Ah, there we go. We got some
TM
class in the
reviews.
house now. What's up, Mr. Princeton Phalanx? So,
hello, Princeton.
T-Man,
oh yeah, Math Man.
what you got for us?
Well,
Tell me what you got.
My week, even though you didn't ask. My week was I'm tired. You're lucky I'm woke right now.
You're tired. You're tired.
I was watching
Fortnite or
something.
do a review.
Huh?
Said you're tired until you start playing Fortnite or record a review.
I haven't recorded anything since the weekend. I don't even know if I've recorded anything this weekend. I haven't put a video up almost going on a week. So YouTube is gonna punish the crap out of me. But yeah, I fell asleep watching something on YouTube earlier like this. So when I woke up, I couldn't feel my hand at all.
Some people call that maneuver the stranger.
Yeah, it was super strange. Waiting for me to
You know
get
what that is?
the
Going to hell.
I've heard of it. But I took advantage of that Pulse sale in Bigamy.
I'm in Bigamy. I actually was broke for the sale, so I did not.
Now, I use advantage of the PayPal pay in 4 situation, which is helpful. But this was way cheaper this was closer to the price it should have been in the first place, like $150 something before tax and ship. Well, I did have to pay shipping because I don't have Pulse. Over the weekend, I went to Ross and finally found one of these Fortnite Legendary Series brawlers. This is Cyclo, and he's bigger than he's like a 7-inch figure. He doesn't come with that many accessories, not compared to the other people. He only had like 4 accessories. Then I finally bought Doggo. Amazingly, even though this is one of the bigger figures, they were the exact same price. I thought he was going to be a little bit more, but they were both like $11. And Doggo, I wish I would have bought him sooner. His face, you ain't going to be able to see it because of me. Wait. But all the faces are awesomely painted and sculpted.
Are you
And he
going
has
to miss Jazwares?
Not really. I want Hasbro to hurry up and put stuff out. I was lucky enough to find Wave 2, but Wave 2 hasn't even been fully distributed. And my store has had Wave 1 just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I guess everybody who wanted Wave 1 has bought it. So it's just sitting there. Just disappointing. They need to just put Wave 1 on clearance and bring out Wave 2. And they already showed Wave 3. That's what I'm waiting on. But this one and Jonesy, I actually like the most because you can remove the middle section to actually give them a good ab crunch because this is a pliable jacket. So I'm definitely taking advantage of that. Normally they have sucky ab crunches. And I got the Book of Boba Fett. This just came in today. The Throne Room Boba Fett, as they call it. Dad
Bod Fett.
Yeah. And this is a deluxe. It doesn't come with anywhere near the amount of stuff the regular Boba Fett came with that was a deluxe. In fact, he only has
I
one.
still think he should have had soft goods for the legs.
I agree with that. I didn't play with it yet, but I'm going to agree with that already. He's a deluxe and he comes with 4 items. I mean, he does have a bunch of paint on there, so that's good. Like, because this is his new painted up, freshly painted up outfit. But I can't tell. You know what? I think the chest is fully painted because it's on top of the black. But this stuff is probably cast in green, but I can't tell. But I think that's it for me. How about you? How was your week? What did you get?
It's been weird at work. Actually, if you follow the Dave the Grillmeister page on Monday, I did like a little multi videos all through the day where I slow cooked a chuck roast, poor man's brisket. That was actually a good time, and the food came out so good. Plus, I also did a made from scratch mac and cheese. So if you're into the cooking and stuff like that, go check out the Dave the Grillmeister page. I eventually want to take those videos and just edit them into one big cooking video, but that was a really good project. I didn't get much stuff this week, actually. This is probably one of the... I didn't find anything out in retail this week, but from Toyco, Andrew Yun's page, I did get... honestly, that guy, I cannot speak enough about his toy buying group. That guy ships quick. That guy packs beautifully. And I got my Shoto Todoroki Reveltech figure. And yes, it's everything that's awesome and everything that's annoying about a Reveltech figure. So,
Did it come in today? Did you get it today?
I got it actually on Monday? Yeah, I got it Monday, actually. I did actually open him up this week, as opposed to just letting him just sit in the backlog, because I haven't even opened up All Nighter Bakugo. But I got this guy. And I had to open him. Because I have been finally trying to catch up on my hero on Hulu, and I just finished up the Villain Academia art, as well arc, and the episode where they interrogate the teleporter guy to find out that it's like their buddy from the past. So honestly, that's all I got. But I'm happy.
Do they have the whole series on Hulu now?
I think they're caught up. The series is actually, the comic is supposed to be ending it's supposed to be wrapping up next year. So the end is in sight for my hero.
That makes me sad.
But apparently the Hunter X Spy show is apparently the next big thing. So that's what I was reading an article today. But
I feel like they're just getting into their powers, so to make the show end.
Well, the comic is a lot farther along than the show. They got plenty of material, but just is going to be spoilers online. But this is figure action. This isn't anime action. This isn't manga action. So we're here to talk toys. And of course, our main bread and butter is not just something typical. It is always something that is truly more than meets the eyes. Yes, I am totally stalling. I'm going to pull up this share screen thing. Did we actually? I don't think we actually talked a lot about Skyfire here. I know we talk a lot about it in our chat, but things like the price and all did not come out until after our show last week.
Yeah. And did we have all those pretty images last week?
We had some of the images, but again, we got like the mini Prawn, the mini Wheeljack, the mini Jazz.
Oh yeah, we were speculating on which characters those were last week, I think.
This though is still the big thing. $275 for this bad boy. That just speaks volumes to me.
Where did I pre-order it?
Wait. Excuse me. What did you say?
I'm trying to remember where I pre-ordered.
I thought Fans Toys Phoenix was all you needed.
That was until these pictures came out right after our episode.
I'm just saying, guys, you don't understand. This guy the whole time is like, I got Phoenix. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, you mean these pictures?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't need, as I said, he doesn't need a lot, but this is all he needs to have. And one of the things that we were talking about with Sony from TM Reviews is while we've had homages to this design, this is actually the very first official Skyfire ever. It has always been Jetfire. And so this is what I like about this is something really honestly new. I mean, we've had what, three or four primes now. We've had 2 Bumblebees. You've had your Datsun Pluses, and of course, God knows
3 Seeker sets.
3 sets of Seekers. This is something truly new, and I think if this was the direction they went with pulling stuff like this, I would absolutely be thrilled. I have been out of Masterpiece for quite some time. I think I've been priced out of it. I don't think you're getting, as of late, I don't think you've been getting what you've been paying for, but this really makes me smile as a Transformers fan and as a toy collector.
Yeah, and I don't know if you got to it, but I like that you can change the configuration of his backpack to look more like the Macross. And you can even they even have a battle mask, which I don't think he ever had in the cartoon.
No, he did not. So that's still paying. So that is actually, instead of a Jetfire toy paying homage to Skyfire, this is Skyfire paying homage to the Jetfire toy.
Yeah. And just all the interaction with the jet mode, like with the little figures and whatnot.
It's a great use of this stand.
Definitely.
So
they went all the way. Like,
this is what
I always said
this should be.
I'm gonna have to watch my review again for the prototype that I got. But Phoenix always felt to me like this is gonna be a stand-in. He looks like what he's supposed to look like, but it's not all that fun. But this is in your face fun.
I mean, I look at this picture here. Is he flawless? No. I mean, look. If you look here, we do have gappage here, but I don't care. I need to click the button and get this guy on pre-order.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody got that all the way perfect.
So apparently, also this week, Studio Series RC pictures were posted,
showing our ab crunch.
So this is definitely not, just reskinning Alita from Kingdom, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like this is comparing prototype to the Thrilling 30. Like, there's Dem thighs. This is definitely sleeker.
Yeah, only thing the same is the arms and the head.
I almost really want to take my Kingdom RC and just throw it out. This is perfect.
That sucks. They tricked. Well, they put it in 2 lines, knowing they were coming out with this.
I mean, this is hilarious, just showing how much of a shell former she is. But I mean, hell, the chest is better than the Masterpiece, and I'm not saying that because boobs, but this is good. This is a good RC. So it's nice knowing we're actually getting real figures out now. What else do we care? Oh, so we got the Rise of the Beast stuff coming out. Battle Charger Bumblebee. This is what catches my eye. There's a Battle Charger Rhinox, Mirage, and Scourge. So,
do we know what Battle Chargers mean?
It's probably gonna be like little pop-up kids' toys. But it's the fact not only we are getting the Rhinox, but we're getting a Scourge. Now this is Bayverse crap, so we had Ironhide or not, Ironhide as a or Hound as a freaking tank. So it's not. I'm not getting too excited. Just be okay. Let's use the name. So.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be trying to stick to the characters in this Bumblebee series. Well, I don't know if this is fully related to the Bumblebee series. So.
Then we got this. This is hilariously terrible.
Now, this is something I've seen on my own, but none of us have talked about.
But the Rise of Beasts Primal, and the mask turns into a robot. It's absolutely stupid. It's novel, though. I gotta give them credit for that.
I would have loved that as a kid. To have.
That's the thing. This is for kids, guys. Remember, these are kids' toys.
A role-play toy that also can become a robot at the same time. That's awesome to me.
And then there's a possible leader version that might have my attention.
Primal?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder how big he is in the movie.
Well, the way things are going right now, if he's a leader figure, that means he's going to be slightly smaller than a scout figure from 10 years ago. I swear. Cog. Anything else here that's of interest? Yes, I'm totally winging this tonight, and I don't care. Oh, we're about to talk about this. Don't worry, kids. We'll be talking about that. The official Takara rating figures. If Moon Studios wasn't a thing, I would not hate these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially seeing that combined version of Raiden. I mean, these are cool. I mean, we got some neat stuff here. I like the track. It's minimal on the accessories. The train modes are clean.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't looked at this at all.
Oh, well, look at this, man. Look at this. I'm definitely saying the Moon Studios is the superior figure. Well, except for that one that's kind of that one figure, but that everyone hates. But this is not a bad robot toy by far. Again, it's just something already better came out. This kind of reminds me of a more complex JRX figure, to be honest. I mean, look at the leg. Look at that leg mode. That's not bad. And they look good together. So, am I getting them? No. But talking more pictures there, more pictures there. All right, let's talk about this. T-Man, what are your thoughts on this? On the Bumblebee Striker figure? I did not know that he got kicked out of, folks. I was too busy looking at the other stuff.
My interest levels made my StreamYard reset.
I'm sitting here talking. Guys, understand when I'm doing when I'm with StreamYard, when I'm on the TFW side, I am actually off StreamYard, so I'm not seeing this.
I like the striker. I don't like the yellow on the back, and I like the idea of this. The robot mode really makes me wonder why they picked Bumblebee. Besides money, Bumblebee is a bigger name, so that's why they picked him. But I like it. Besides the gigantic wheels hanging off his legs and arms. But what I dislike the most is that price.
Well, also look at that arm under here.
I'm wondering if you can, because this is a prototype. I wonder, can you make it more flush under there?
I mean, my first thought was, what? I mean, I understand why Bumblebee, but this should have been Beachcomber.
I would say we'll get some kind of repaint, but for the price, holy crap.
It's what?
I mean, they could easily make that into Beachcomber and not associate G.I. Joe with it. Will that video play? No, this isn't the video, never mind.
I mean,
but this reminds me of, they had Human Alliance figures around this scale as well back in the day.
Human Alliance did this so much better. I mean, there's so much.
It would have been a dream come true years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, again, there's so much. Where's that? Oh God, where's that picture of the back again? Look how much crap is hanging off his back.
Yeah, and you could tell they went with the whole, with him and Megatron. This is somewhere in between, like Energon and Cybertron engineering.
Yeah, we were talking about with Cybertron because there was a digibash of this guy done as Beachcomber, which looked really good. Looked that turd, to be honest. But when I looked at that render, all I was thinking was of Energon Ironhide, which I absolutely despise that character and despise that figure. And
wait, go back to the back again. I was saying if the arm was hanging out so low.
It's still, there's something there.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm cool with the idea. Just the price is ridiculous.
It
is definitely $30 more than it should be. And I know this is like a special thing, but Hasbro owns both of these properties. They don't have to get any licensing. I know the other licensing crossover deals, they charged a little bit more, but this one is straight. Both of them are totally owned by them.
I mean, I totally got with the Power Rangers one because licensing the Turtles. But yeah.
Even that's not even that much higher.
But
they're only like $5 or $10 more. This holy crap.
I'm gonna say this, guys. You don't need to buy this. You don't need to buy this.
I'm definitely waiting until it's on clearance. I'm sacrificing getting that Megatron just because that's the first of its kind at the time. But this Bumblebee, I can't do it. He's going to be a Voyager class with a $7 G.I. Joe.
And last on Transformers news, nothing too crazy, but one last Rise of the Beast thing is Bumblebee looks pretty cool.
You know, I haven't seen this.
This is why you watch Figure Action, T-Man. Don't hate that. So that is our main Transformers news. I don't think there's any real third-party stuff that came out this week, to be honest, news-wise.
This Boba Fett looks good.
You're gonna make me buy him, aren't you?
It is painted everywhere that needs to be painted. I think they probably did the NECA situation in this elbow because I can't bend that worth crap. I'm gonna have to figure it. I mean, the arm gauntlet rotates, but I can't get the actual elbow joint to rotate or bend. And the backpack seems to be coming off way too easy. So, but other than that, it looks good.
Well,
Feels
let's talk
good.
about some normal stuff, normal toys.
What are normal toys?
You know, the not so the stuff that doesn't transform.
Transformers are better than toys.
First of all, now this one I am mildly interested in. I don't have to buy it, but I mean, I do like 3-0 stuff. They're doing Valiant's Bloodshot, which is I thought Bloodshot was a cool character, and I did actually watch
that was
the video.
McFarlane because I didn't know the scale. I thought that was McFarlane at first.
Now that's 3-0, and for 3-0 standards, yeah, this looks more McFarlane than 3-0. I mean, look at those wrist
What
joints.
scale is it? Is this 1/6?
It's gonna be 1/12.
Oh, I'm about to say. Because it does.
But
I guess it can compete with Stern Collector.
yeah, but it's just interesting they're going Valiant characters because they're. I read them in the late 90s and I read the 2000 run by Acclaim. Bloodshot is interesting. His body is basically filled with nanites. And so he can interact with machines. If he gets shot, he can regenerate. Again, if you want to kill a good 90 minutes, the Vin Diesel movie is not horrible based on this guy.
I was about to ask you that. Is that movie faithful at all, at least?
It has the concept of Bloodshot done right. It has the execution of him done right. It's not going into the comic book lore, but for what it is, I recommend it as an action movie. Again, it's a total waste of time, but it's a fun waste of time. And cool that 3-0 is doing this, but I honestly think they're wasting their time going into this license.
Somebody might want it.
Someone will. I am not that person, even though I've read all the Bloodshot comics. What else we got going on here?
Oh, the Black Adam.
We're going to talk about that in a second here for Trivia and Hack. Yeah, man, this is a light week, guys. This is going to be a short show, I think, unless we start tangenting. Yeah. So they got McFarlane has gotten announced 2 Black Adam figures. I really enjoyed the Black Adam trailer. I am excited for this movie. And this is a really good looking figure. I love the effects. I think that's one thing that McFarlane sucks on. Is like he's hit or miss with his designs here. You know, either you don't get the hands, you don't get the accessories, but when he gives you an effect accessory like this, he's like, it goes whole hog.
Now, are those fists or grippy hands?
Those are probably fists.
I think I'm zooming in. The left one is open. It's a grippy hand.
Okay. It's a great.
But I like the cloak one a lot. The one with the cloak on.
We're about to go to the cloak right there, and
That face is awesome.
well, that's the face that looks slightly to the side, but
I don't know.
they look good.
It definitely looks good.
Like I said, I've been really pouring down my McFarlane stuff, especially the DC things. I'm not usually a guy into movie figures because they're just always so like sometimes just one-shot things. Or this, I could see a merit of having this in my collection. I think even as a one-shot. But I would hope that this came with the McFarlane flight stand because that's actually a really good flight stand.
No, you can only hope. But I have a couple of them. So.
I mean, could you see it just floating independently just on the shelf? Then, of course, Last of Us. But
Wait, who's making that? Because I could have sworn we had that. Oh, those are just statues. Man,
I'm just going to go ahead and jump over here. Because today we had the announcement of the fan stream. Which, does HisTech not have any of the stuff up today?
they should, because it was yesterday, actually.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the news here real quick.
Well,
Here we go here. There's HasLab, G.I. Joe. Okay, yeah, we got some stuff here to look at. So first of all, we've got Flint or Falcon, sorry. It's got from the G.I. Joe movie. Digital renders only.
yeah, he had some new stuff.
Actually, wait a minute. With this week, with the G.I. Joe things, I think we really need to pull out something that we usually use for Transformers. But all that comes to my mind with this G.I. Joe presentation is one thing. You know what that is, T-Man?
Yep.
This week in repaints.
Zero would have been proud because okay, we get a repaint of Barbecue.
Yeah, he's like Marauder or something. I forgot what it is.
I mean, it's not a bad color scheme, but unless he comes with a whole bunch of new accessories, I like my show accurate one.
I don't
Hopefully
think he
it'll
is.
be easier to procure, though.
They were heavily trying to trick people to thinking that this could be a troop builder. Like somebody who you could have a whole bunch of them working with Sergeant Slaughter.
Or even just have two of them flanking Barbecue. That's up to you, but... Then we got the Crimson Bat. That is an army builder, and it does not look bad, to be honest.
True.
That would be. I think it would be really cool if they gave him like an exclusive, like cybernetic hand.
That would. See, they don't show you. I think he might come with accessories. New
Oh yeah,
accessories.
they don't show any of the accessories with these renders, but I'm just saying I think that would be a neat thing to do, specifically for the Crimson Guard, just to give him something to.
Yeah, it would.
This though. We were talking about this in the chat. I kind of like the Tiger Force version better of Outback.
I do too. I'm not super familiar with Outback, so I'm good with the other one.
Neither am I, but I think the other one just looks like more like a guy who's been living in the woods, even with the Tiger Force pants and all. So I think I'm going to pass on this one. And then we got Covergirl. Needless to say, she'll be a must-buy.
Yep. Hopefully she sits on the shelf. She sits on there long enough for me to get it.
And then they are doing the anniversary of the G.I. Joe movie. Yay. Fathom events. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, which never was released in theaters.
It was on TV only. Then we got Sergeant Slaughter. And I'm a little worried now that this guy's going to be a convention exclusive.
Yeah, they just said it's going to be released in time with the convention.
Yeah.
They didn't say exclusive. But they outdid themselves. Like, they're like, oh, Action Force wants to release one. He has like 3 extra pairs of hands besides the ones that are on him. And he comes with the whistle, the glasses, the hat, a gun.
And the baton. He's got the baton.
And the baton. And an action figure of himself.
They went ahead and got you the world's smallest version of himself.
So Even if that's like $35, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely with you on that. But I just love that he's got the baton. I don't know why that makes me happy. The hat comes off. He's got his forehead stamp. No, that's just because he's a prototype.
Only thing they could have threw in there extra is the duffel bag.
Fair enough. Oh man, they got and that chin of that. That just looks so good. I cannot wait now for a Serpentor to come out so I can have him punching him out.
Oh, that's who they were talking about.
Oh, they were talking about Serpentor?
They said he needs to have fists because he's gonna have to punch somebody that we're gonna be seeing soon.
Cool. We need to get Serpentor. This I command.
And this is called the Artist Collection, so I don't know what else is gonna be in that.
If he can pull off this pose, that's what's going on my shelf.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know if he's gonna have 2 pointing fingers or just one.
I think just the. Let me go back to the hands here. He's got the. Yeah, just the one. And then we got the snake eyes. Where's my other snake eyes? They're floating around that I never opened. I mean, this is basically your hybrid of the ninja and the commando, as well as a white repaint of Timber, and he's got the scarf. I'm part of the problem. I pre-ordered this already on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, this one I'm skipping. I got the 2 first snake eyes. I'm gonna have the commando one with the gray Timber, and I'm getting a 0 point snake eyes.
You see, and I've got the 0 edition snake eyes. I got that. The only one I don't have is I didn't get the movie one, and I'm not getting the.
Oh yeah, I got the movie one.
But this has just got just enough differences. I love the 2 color camo pants. I like that he's got the silver visor. He's got the commando weapons, and yeah, a white Timber. I could actually have 2 dogs. I can use that with my photography, no problem.
When I say 0 point, I mean the Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
So
It should be
I'm
more
admitting it.
recent.
I am totally the part of the problem. Why do they release the same figure over and over again? Because suckers like me are going to buy it over and over and over again.
That and the other ones, the first 2 weren't in the store that long.
I mean, it's Snake Eyes. I mean, we've bought how many versions of Seekers?
Yeah. It keeps people being able to get that one character they want. I'm shocked they haven't had more, like a whole bunch of Dukes already.
And I could really care less about these 3.75s.
Yeah, they're cool. I'm definitely over the O-ring. A lot of people are excited about the O-ring, just like the people that want the vintage Star Wars stuff. But I am definitely over O-ring.
And I am happy for you if you collect it. I am not. So I do want that. I do need a new Cobra t-shirt.
I want that Destro one. I'm gonna have to get that.
And that... This is pretty sad, but that's pretty much the toy news this week. I'm trying to think of anything else crazy out. Crazy was coming out.
I can't think.
Just for kicks, let's take a look over at people who should be sponsoring us, but you know what? They don't because they don't know who we are.
Hasbro actually sent us those G.I. Joe pictures, high res.
Oh, thanks. That could have made my life easier if you'd given them to us.
I put them in the chat. Oh, that
And we
turtles
spend $50 on turtles with horrible street fighter figures.
that are horrible looking. Jeez,
Oh yeah, they're horrible all around.
that mold needs to be in the trash right now. Speaking of turtles, that the arcade style game is finally has a date. It's coming out on the 16th.
Cool.
Shredder's Revenge, and they showed that you can play as Casey Jones.
Really? That's kind of cool.
So all the turtles, Casey, Splinter, April, and I think that's it for now. They're probably gonna add some more people later.
You can get yourself some retro style 5-point of articulation Obi-Wan figures, but
Oh, were those released last week?
I don't know, but they're for pre-order for $13.
I mean, did we talk about Black Series last week? I don't remember.
I don't know if we talked too. Yes, we did talk about Black Series last week. I mean, yeah, as I said, this is just a slow ass week on stuff. You want some $30 dinosaur fighters? Cool. Demon Slayers drops tomorrow on the Nintendo Switch. There is a horrible Naruto called Shinobi Strikers game that I downloaded on PlayStation last night. Yay.
Was that one of the free games?
Yeah.
I might play that Nickelodeon game. Was it Nickelodeon?
Masters of the Universe stuff. What Masters of the Universe stuff came out?
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to toy news this week at all.
Hey Memo, yes, you are kind of late because this week was that slow that we're almost done already. Yes, I know it's free, but so was God of War, even though I already played God of War. I'm just saying it was I'm just saying I understand the game was free, but memory in my PlayStation 4 is scarce, so I better be enjoying it for about if I can't enjoy it in the first 45 minutes, it's out. Type
Pretty much.
Until hopefully the new PlayStation Plus stuff comes in, that should be interesting.
That was me with that Avengers game.
Oh god, I actually bought that Avengers game.
I could not get into it.
Oh.
Then the fact that they force you to play as the different characters is like, ugh.
Velocitron IDW Blur. That's a good one actually because I'll go back to TFW.
We got to see Motormaster up close.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm not gonna pull up his stuff, but our favorite, how the hell does he get it? Prime versus Prime got his hands both on Motormaster and on the IDW style.
Well, that was Shephertron had.
Shephertron got that. Sorry, you're right. Shephertron got that.
That is like we weren't warned about that at all, and he's reviewing it.
So I'm kind of excited. I'm interested in that one.
At least Motormaster is actually out. Other people have it actually in other countries. It's
But
not
there
here.
wasn't any kind of press release or anything, or even a hint of Blur.
Yeah, I wonder what else is in that wave, or how is it going to be released?
I'm more curious if we'll be getting other IDW style figures. I mean, could you imagine if they did an IDW style Cyclonus figure?
Well, they need to do that. They already have. They could heavily retool the movie version. No, they might be working on that. I wonder will he have one horn or two?
Exactly.
Or we got the option to take one off.
So,
And will he just come with swords and no gun?
then you gotta have to have a tailgate.
That should be coming. He has to be a deluxe. But he's so different from the G1 mold.
Yeah. To talk Master of the Universe, I do know there's going to be a new a new series from Kevin Smith from Masters of the Universe, so that's pretty cool. I do need to fit. I still need to watch the other half of season 1 of Revelation. But apparently, Kevin Smith is very impressed with how the new show came out, how the new show is coming out. So that's exciting.
Of course, he's gonna say that. But
Hey,
you gotta
Jedi.
watch the second half of Revelation. That was way better than the first half for me.
Okay.
I feel like the people that were complaining about the first half should have just waited.
Has it been easier finding toys in the area? I actually saw bats and an alley viper this week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I just stopped seeing them. I used to see them every other week. We stopped. But now, for the past month or so, they stopped restocking them in my area.
And I mean, I would say my area, McFarland, has been stocked beautifully. NECA has been stocked beautifully. Pretty much the Hasbro's the only thing that's been really crap.
Yeah. Actually, the Legacy has been fully in stock recently. Star Wars is still non-existent in stores.
I've seen the carbonized.
Yeah, those. The carbonized have been easy to find, but because they're Target exclusive.
Yeah, that's about it.
But
And I got all my Bad Batch guys. Lightning collection. I mean, I don't think. I'm sorry, those ninjas were just a really stupid idea from the Power Rangers movie.
those have been. I've seen every one of those except the Yellow Ranger.
You know what?
Wait, what?
That would have been a beautiful SDCC exclusive.
Oh, I haven't seen the Red Ninja Ranger or the Yellow Ninja Ranger.
I'm just saying, Lightning. I think those should have been SDCC and PulseCon exclusives. You know, I think that how they're doing like with the X-Men animated figures.
Yeah.
If they did that with those ninjas, I think they probably would have actually sold them better with people just buying them on Pulse.
Over the weekend, the past weekend, I finally saw Thor: Love and Thunder figures in it. I didn't see every character. I saw Ravager Thor, the Armored Thor, Valkyrie, and Star-Lord. And I walked around the store with Valkyrie and Ravager Thor. Then I kept looking at them, and I was like, they're $25, and I'm looking at them. I just put them back on the shelf.
The only one of those that has my interest is Ravager Thor, and he's probably only in that costume for like the first. I bet you Thor and the Guardians are only in the movie for like 10 minutes, if even. Yeah, I bet you they're like in a montage scene of him just riding with the Guardians.
Yeah, I give him 15 minutes.
But I mean, but I do love that look. He kind of has like the Terry Bogard thing going for him in all the right ways.
I kind of blame it on why I put those back. I've been playing with a lot of SH figure arts recently with the Kamen Riders, and then looking at their stiff articulation, I'm like, I'm not going to be satisfied with it. Like Valkyrie doesn't have boot swivel.
You just need to start watching some more Kamen Rider, and you'll appreciate those figure arts even more. Here's the thing: figure arts started with Kamen Rider figures. That was they actually started with another like from an OVA, but for a while, SH figure arts and Kamen Rider were almost synonymous with each other, and then they branched out to the other stuff. And I think that became a problem that they kind of overextended because the Kamen Riders are in armor and stuff, which helps as opposed to the faces and everything.
The human anatomy and whatnot.
Exactly.
Now, were they always Like some of the earlier SH figure arts I got, like Bruce Lee, like his articulation is nowhere near on the level of other characters.
That's not an old figure art.
Hmm.
I should say I have old figure arts like where they are die cast on the legs.
Oh yeah, the turtles are.
I'm older.
Yeah, I'm shocked somebody Power Rangers are die cast.
I still have the first figure arts Iron Man and War Machine.
No, we're gonna look up. You have enough time on your computer to look up what was the first figure art figure.
Oh, I remember. It was from an OVA called Apocalypse Zero, which is one of the most worst Japanese animes I have ever seen, as far as over the top violence and everything. And those were the antagonist of Apocalypse Zero was the first figure arts. Took me a minute. So, speaking of trivia, guys, this Saturday on Pig for Lights Chatterday, yours truly is going on his second run of Jeopardy. So I am putting my money where my mouth is. So if you want to see if I can pull it off, I want to see you guys in that chat on Saturday, and of course, rooting for your boy here.
You better pull it off.
Oh, I'll pull it off, man.
No, too much.
I did make a promise to Paik that I would not ramble on too much.
Just make sure you click the button as soon as the question is still being asked. Keep pushing the button. So you can get your.
I appreciate the. Oh, I don't get stage fright, man. Did you ever see my porn? I mean, that old video I did back in the day. I was young. I needed the money. I'm kidding.
He's not.
Anyway, we're out of news.
That's the Screamer name.
But I think it is. We're about to hit 10 o'clock right on the dot. T-Man here is starting to fade out. Do either of you collect Mafex? I own one Mafex figure and one knockoff Mafex figure, which I didn't mean to buy. I thought I was buying legit.
I have two. I have Hutch Batman and Catwoman. And I regret not getting the Gambit because the price went up. And last time I checked, this was still low. I wanted to get the Black Panther, MCU Black Panther. So I bet you if I check for it now, it's probably $200.
Take care, Benjamin. Yeah, I got the Mafex Spider-Man, and it's actually still probably one of the best Spider-Man figures ever made. Second to the Miles Morales one, and I have not gotten in defense, I have not gotten the Sentinel Peter B. Parker figure, which also looks goddamn amazing.
I'm lying. I do have the Mafex Miles Morales from Spider-Verse.
Oh, you do, which again, not a bad figure, but with Sentinel coming out with theirs, that Sentinel one, I just think blows it up.
Once I got that up, I don't even know where my Mafex Miles is right now. I took his jacket and tossed him to the side.
Yeah, I mean, the Mafex figures are phenomenal, and I just can't afford to get in that line. It's just I think you're getting almost what you're paying for with them. They are definitely an artisan fake line. It's just I can't afford it. I honestly can't afford it. I mean, I can buy.
I feel like them and Figma are overpriced.
Well,
is that Jean Grey was over? She doesn't come with anything. She's like $109 or something.
This guy was $100. I was really, I mean, I couldn't believe I paid for him. It was kind of one of those things of, but again, with a Reveltech, the amount of accessories that you get, it's almost like a masterpiece figure of getting just almost too much shit. I mean,
And the articulation.
well, the articulation is a blessing and a curse.
Even for him? 'Cause he has a basic
Yeah,
body.
because actually, I'm not a fan of how his hips are actually blocked because of the belt. So, and not all these effects plug in as easily. Like he actually has 2 more ice effects I can plug into his legs, but they're actually sharp. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Deku is still amazing. I have to say, if you're gonna get any of the My Hero figures, get the Deku. It's absolute. Because it just looks so goddamn perfect. So, but yeah, that was a very good question about that. Any other questions? If not, I think probably want to call it a night tonight. What do you think?
I say you should call it a night.
So you're saying that we should just
Wrap it up, Z. Wrap it up.
on that, guys. Thank you very much. I know it's only you guys can do anything on a Thursday, and you choose to spend it with us. What's your question, Sportimus? I apologize. What is your question? I'm gonna let Sportimus on here. Oh, well, never mind. With our time here, yeah, we're just gonna call it. Yeah, sorry, man. We're just gonna call it a night here. We're fading, and we will see you guys next Thursday. And don't forget to check out this man's channel. Check out me on Saturday. Peace.